What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Scrap Talk. Listen, I am not the type to say I told you so, but I am the type of guy that has no problem admitting when he was absolutely right about everything, okay? So let's talk about it. James Krause. First of all, what's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I appreciate everybody for rocking with the channel. Um, oh, this? Yeah. I don't care about getting monetized. That's not some hateful, rebellious crap. I'm just doing what I'm doing for fun. If I, do something cool with it, cool. If not, whatever. But yeah, I cuss, I smoke, it's whatever. So anyway, moving on. Dude, James Krause, man. Nobody's bigger than the brand. Nobody. Dude just got too big for his britches. Let's start at the beginning. So, you guys know who James Krause is. Shout out to UFC Crystal Ball, a channel I used to be a part of. We already did a video on this, but I'm going to recap really quick. Um, Everybody knows who James Krause is. One of the best coaches out right now. But, I mean, I remember him from back in the day. James Krause was a fighter in the UFC. Did okay. James Krause was even on The Ultimate Fighter. He didn't win, but he was on there. And, he did okay. And he definitely is a good coach. He's got some good fighters out there. He's at the apex almost every week. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing. So shout out to him. But his name keeps coming up in a lot of stuff lately. Now, we talked about the him and Laura Sanko and Megan Anderson and the whole deal and the Amanda Nunes fight, and all of it sounded silly. But then you flash forward and you find out that James Krause is into some shady stuff, man. So the first time this came up, he's got a podcast. Shout out to the One Percenter Club. That's James Krause's podcast. It's a gambling podcast, pretty much. I'm a subscriber. I don't gamble. Too broke to gamble. I gotta make no bones about that. But I like watching the info. I like watching the picks, and I do subscribe to that channel. And he talks about it. He's never been, hiding it or secretive. He says, "Yeah, we run a paid Discord, and we make lots of money in there." You know what I'm saying? And he has come very clean about, yeah, I bet on everything. I bet on my fighters. I bet on everything. And so, having said that in public, on the internet, I don't know why, but he did. The UFC, they kind of, okay, they kind of did a little something trying to make it to where, they didn't have to say names. But, you know, after that happened, and people started getting wind of it, came down from Hunter Campbell's office, and we all know who he is. That's the UFC's lawyer, head business guy. Like, he's the man over there, okay? And he sends down the little thing that's like, yeah, hey, we're going to reinforce this policy. No fighters, no coaches, no staff are allowed to gamble on fights. That's the rule, okay? They passed that down. They said everything but James Krause's name, but they were trying to keep it cool. They didn't say his name. They didn't come straight at him. So then, James Krause keeps betting, and then here's what happens. Derek Minner. I want to say the man's name right. I think it's Minner, not Miner. But one of James Krause's fighters, okay? He was fighting Shailen Nerdbeck. I said that man's name wrong as well. I did my best. They're both great fighters. They're both great dudes. No disrespect. Now, Shailen was not a huge favorite, but it was kind of interesting because before the fight, Minner was let's see here. Minner was a 2-1 underdog, y'all. Okay, bear that in mind. And then what happened is the betting line moved crazy towards Nerdbeck's side just a little while before the fight. Nothing all week, and then just a little while before the fight, the betting line moves drastically. A lot of money is moving towards Nerdbeck now. Not Miner, not Krause's fighter, the other guy. A lot of money towards him. Strange, right? A lot of people thought so. But flash forward to the fight, about 30 seconds into the fight, Minner switches stances, throws a body kick. As soon as he throws that kick, reaching for his leg, wincing, like, oh my God, I'm hurt. What does he do? He throws the exact same kick with the exact same hurt leg. And now he's wincing, almost falling over. And Nerdbeck comes in, bang, knee, finishes him off on the ground, done deal, fight's over. Sketchiness right away, because that betting line moved right before the fight. All of a sudden, dude's hurt. Obviously, he looked injured. You watch the replay, and this is all stuff you can go see. You watch that replay, he looks like first of all, he switched stances. That wasn't his dominant leg. He switched stances to throw that kick, threw it, hurt himself, threw it again. Now, a lot of people started getting mad. A lot of people started speculating. And, people are saying, well, hey, Krause bets on his fighters. If I'm a coach, who do I know I know everything about my fighters. That guy was injured. And then a lot of people started saying, like people close to the fighter, people close to yeah, everybody knows he was injured. Everybody in that training camp knows his knee was injured. And then the big thing that happened, Krause puts out a tweet darn near admitting that he knew, well, pretty much admitting, not even damn near. He says, well, he was heartbroken about the fight because he's probably going to get cut now. His knee was injured going into the fight, but you got to do what you got to do, pay some bills. So he knew that guy's knee was hurt. Okay, how did the info get leaked? A lot of people are saying that somebody close leaked info. Miner's knee was hurt, and it swayed the betting. But that drastically and that hard with that much money, Krause, like I said, he comes clean and says that paid Discord he runs makes thousands of dollars all the time. Thousands and thousands. Now, you got to remember this as well, because popping open one can of worms usually pops open two more, at least. And this can of worms in particular, you find out James Krause, there's a couple screenshots, and I don't have the tech right now, but I would post them. You can still go look this up, but there's a couple screenshots where James Krause and people are talking about that Discord, and he's saying, like, they're even talking about now how he does. They're doing what's called account takeovers. Basically, you give them your login info and stuff. They'll place all your bets for you, and he says, well, we guarantee profit. We guarantee. You never want to go with somebody who guarantees something in the gambling world. Almost anywhere, but definitely not the gambling world. We guarantee. And so there's so much sketchiness surrounding it. Now, I respect James Krause. I respect his career, and I'm not sitting here trying to like destroy the man, but I'm not down with cheating. I'm not down with skirting the corners and screwing people over, and definitely screwing people out of money. Okay, so yeah, I'm for this investigation. This is something cool that the fake ass UFC is doing right. But I really feel like they're just doing damage control right now. James Krause isn't saying anything. Smart, just don't say anything. Just chill out, be quiet. But now they're saying that he is suspended. He's not allowed to corner anybody right now, and nobody's allowed to take any action involving James Krause, so as far as betting goes. So I mean, they're on it. It's out. It's public. He's suspended, but the details surrounding it are kind of vague, and I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, man, I just don't like cheating. I just don't like a cheater. I feel like this business, this sport, sketchy enough. Stuff like that, man. Whatever. Get out of here. So, James Krause, say it ain't so, man. It is so. But anyway, though, thanks so much. That's all I got right now. You guys keep watching the channel. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it growing. It's kind of from scratch, but we're doing it. Thanks a lot, everybody out there that's commented or engaged. I see it all and I appreciate it all. Shout out to the Wave Gang. I had to say it. And anyways, you guys keep watching. Thanks a lot for tuning in to Scrap Talk. I'll see you soon. I'm Johnny. Peace.